I was wrong about this game. I'm finally getting around to playing this Super Smash Bros. Ripoff, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, and as many of you know, I love Super Smash Bros. But this is definitely not Super Smash Bros. I was so pumped for this game when they announced it, except I wasn't pumped enough to play it or buy it when it first came out. I just simply didn't think it was worth the amount of money that this game was worth. Now that I've seen it on sales on the eShop and physically, I decided, hey, maybe I'd give it a go. At the time I'm recording this, on Amazon physically, it's like almost 30% off. And on the eShop, it's $20 as opposed to the $50, so 60% off. So if you want to buy it now, on sale, now is the time to do it. I actually got my copy secondhand from Facebook Marketplace. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the box is a wee bit damaged, and that is sad. But I got it really cheap, and I figured now is the time to play it. So I finally picked this game up today. I cracked it open with no intention on making a video on it. I booted it up and thought it looked like garbage. Then I closed Ark Survival and booted up Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. When I booted up Nickelodeon All-Stars, I was blasted with the epic music and the impressive layout and graphics. I started with a stock match, and of course, I picked the orange lasagna-loving kitty, Garfield, versing a mutilated cartoon Bowser. And I was impressed by the quick pace and the game's action. It took a little bit to catch on to the button layout and how to do things, but I thought it felt good. There's also many modes in this game, like arcade mode, which is like the classic mode in Smash Bros, but just with Nickelodeon characters. And there's online mode. You can play competitive and quick match, but it took forever to get in a match, but maybe that's because I'm on Switch. And there's battle mode. You can play stock mode, time mode, and sports mode. Sports mode. A soccer ball spawns in the middle of the stage, and you have to score on the other side depending on what team you're on. It's interesting, and I actually had a little bit of fun with it. And of course, there's training mode to train yourself. Now, you may notice I'm on the Switch version, so how is the performance? Better than I expected. This game doesn't look fantastic. It's supposed to be a cartoon style of a game, but it is definitely lacking in the Switch version as opposed to the PS5 version. I mean, none of them look great in the first place, but definitely Switch is even worse looking. The load times aren't terrible, but noticeable. The frame rate is smooth during gameplay, but can get a little choppy, especially when someone explodes off the side of the screen. But gameplay-wise, it's what you expect. And once you get the hang of the gameplay, there can actually be some intense battles. I actually remapped the buttons to be a lot more like Smash. Like, I made the A button the light attack, and the B button the strong attack, which is the opposite of what it's supposed to be. And there's also a special button, which is Y, and that I need to get used to, especially since there's no third attack button in Smash Bros. So I want it to be more like Smash Bros than it wants to be. And another thing that's great about it is the fact that it's Nickelodeon. We got all these characters represented from all these different shows from when I grew up, and it's just nice to see, you know? I like it when games do that. They do crossovers, and it's a nice bashing time. And the gameplay is good enough to actually warrant playing this game, especially if you like these cartoons. And this game is still being supported. They added free DLC like Shredder and Garfield. And they just added a brand new DLC fighter, Jenny. And they plan on adding more DLC fighters. In the summer, we got Hugh from Jimmy Neutron and Rocco in the fall. So yes, it did kind of die as a fighting game, but is slowly being reignited with the DLC coming out, and I've seen a lot more hype for it recently. And it's great because this game is on sale right now and it's still being supported, so hey, that's awesome. This game is a great Nickelodeon crossover and wonderfully represents the characters I grew up watching, like SpongeBob, Team NT, and Danny Phantom. I used to play so many Nickelodeon games, like the Nickelodeon crossover with Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, where it's like they go over into each other's worlds. Oh, I love that game. So if you can find it on sale, especially right now, if you're watching this at the time I'm recording it, and you enjoy fighting games, and of course Nickelodeon, then I highly recommend getting this game. So that was my quick opinions on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl and why it's actually still worth getting and how wrong I was about this game. And I'm just excited to play this game some more with a couple of my buddies that like to play Smash. I'm excited to learn it a little more, play it a lot more. And if you guys like this video game, let me know in the comments. Click here to see some video game reviews, click here to see another playlist or video, and click here to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. See you later.